I know the candy is going around, it's Christmas time, your sugar levels are extremely high, and it's very hard to pay attention, but in today's video, you have to listen to everything I'm saying. Welcome back, Plug Nation. Today, I've got for you the best build in NBA 2K21 Next Gen, plus I'm going to show you two other ones as well. Now, the first build I'm going to be showing you all is going to be the build that I'm creating and I'm going to grind out myself. If you've seen my last build video, I said this is going to be the best build in the game unless something crazy happens. Well, something crazy happened and let me explain it. My current build misses out on Deep Threes Hall of Fame by one attribute. 2K Labs did a test on Deep Threes and you guys can see right here at the center of the green window, you get a 17% jump from Hall of Fame to gold, as well as at the edge of the green window, you get a 20% jump in making your shots at the edge of the green window. So that is a gigantic percentage, but if you've already made my build and you've grinded it out, do not worry, because as you see right here, I've got an 87.7 win percentage over 1,500 games played, and I'm shooting 68.7% from three. So it's not a huge problem, but as you guys know, I like to maximize and create the absolute best build. So today, that's what we're going to be doing. I'm making this video before Christmas because I know a lot of people are going to be getting the game soon and you're going to want to create the best build. So today, let me show you guys what the best build in the game is. All right, keep in mind, just in case you guys haven't watched a lot of next gen videos, the 6'7" power forward is the new guard in this game. We're creating this to be a guard build. There's no reason to make a point guard, shooting guard, or small forward build because the power forward gets much more badges, and as I'll show on the screen right here, it's been tested that even with less speed, this build is going to be faster than a 6'3" guard. It doesn't really make sense, but that's 2K and that's how it is. Okay, so getting into the actual build, I want to show you guys that this build is also going to get more badges than my last build. Check it out. We're gonna go right here and get 12 finishing badges. Then you want to go to your 3-point shot and make sure you guys are upgrading how I upgraded. Okay, see how I went with the 3-point first instead of the mid-range? You want to upgrade the 3-point because it's also going to put up the mid-range for you. So then your free throw goes to a 63, and as you guys see, you will have 24 shooting badges, which is the same as my last build. And then you go to the playmaking and you're going to max it all the way out except for one on the pass accuracy. So you want to go down to a 92 and you'll have 30 playmaking badges versus my other one has 24. Perimeter defense all the way up. Block all the way up, defensive rebound all the way up, and offensive rebound. Keep in mind, guys, interior defense, I told you it does not matter if you're playing at the guard position to have interior defense. You already get Hall of Fame rim protector and Hall of Fame chase down artist. From my experience, you do not need interior defense. You have to lose out on so much, and you also do not need steal. I get plenty of on-ball steals and stuff with my steal rating at a 25. Speed's gonna be all the way up, acceleration, and then that's it for the build. You wanna go up to a 70 vertical, and you hit 95 overall. Now you might be saying, Badge Plug, oh, I can't believe you, 25 stamina, what is going on? Well, 2K Labs tested out stamina. I'll show the stats right here on the screen that if you have a 25 stamina, 2K automatically makes it up to a 50. And then as well as that, they tested out 25 stamina at the park and never got the Gatorade symbol blinking. So you do not need stamina if you're playing at the park. And they also said, if you're a non-primary ball handler playing rec, you can also get away with 25 stamina. Now, you can do things to take down and do whatever you got to do to get your 95 stamina if you're a ball handler playing rec. But if you're not playing rec, this build is perfect. You do not need stamina. So my new build, yes, it sounds crazy, but my new build that I'll be grinding out, putting my money into, will not have stamina. All right, so if you want to have max stamina, here you go. This is what I did right here to get your build to max stamina. Now you might be saying, Badge Plug, that's not a max stamina, that's 91. I want 99. Well, when you get to 99 overall, you get a +4 to your attributes. And then when you do the Gatorade practices, even though it doesn't show up, or it's the other way around, I don't know which one it is, 95 to 99, but either way, you get 2 +4s to your stamina and all your attributes in the physicals. When you get to 99, you get a +4, and then also when you do the Gatorade facility practices in there, you get a +4. It just doesn't show up on your stats. So then you will have a 99 stamina once you do all that. Now, if you want to do a little bit extra stuff to get to like 95 or whatever, go ahead, but I'm just telling you guys, you don't need to do that, and it's going to be a waste of attributes pretty much. Now, as you all see right here, you actually don't get Deep Threes Hall of Fame right away. Once you hit 99 overall, your 3-point shot rating will go up to a 94, and you'll unlock Deep Threes Hall of Fame. So this is a build for the rest of the year, grinding it out to become the best build. Now, I'm gonna also show you guys a build where you don't have to grind it out to get Deep Threes Hall of Fame. So as you guys see with the stamina, you lose a lot trying to get that. But let's get into the next build. You get contact dunks right away. You get Hall of Fame quick first steps. You get Hall of Fame rim protector, Hall of Fame chase down orders, Hall of Fame clamps. This is the best build in the game, but make sure you guys are noticing the difference between this and the other build I showed you with no stamina. That's the one I'm going to be creating. All right, so if you want a build that gets the deep threes Hall of Fame right away, because you just cannot grind it out, you do not want to grind it out, you have to go down to a 6'8" wingspan. As you see in the right side on the shooting category, you're going to get a 94 3-point shot, which will give you deep threes Hall of Fame right away. Into this, it's very simple. It's all pretty much the exact same as the other build, except you're doing a little bit more to get that deep threes Hall of Fame right away. You're going to lose out on a few badges and stuff like that. Now keep in mind, just like I did with the stamina on the other build, it's the same thing you can do on this one to change it around, but this build is going to once again be made with no stamina. You guys can just go see the other part where I changed the stamina and changed up the attributes if you really want to make this build with stamina, okay? Then you get the speed all the way, acceleration all the way up, and that's it for the build. You want to go up to a 65 vertical, because the 65 vertical gives you the contact dunks, the vertical that you need to unlock elite contact dunks. And as you guys see, you're going to get deep threes Hall of Fame right away on this build, but there's a major difference between this one and the other one. And it's still going to have to be a build that you have to grind out, because at right here at the driving dunk, you get an 87. At 90, you unlock the elite contact dunk. So if you're fine with having normal contact dunks until you get the build maxed out, that's fine. It's not going to be a drastic gameplay change, but if you want elite contact dunks right away, you got to go with the other build. So it's like you get one or the other, and then at 98 overall, you will unlock elite contact dunks on this build. Also, as you're seeing, you don't get maxed out acceleration, so you're going to have to change a little bit. That's the reason why you want to go with the other build. It's going to be for the rest of the year build. So don't worry about getting it to 99 right away. You're going to get it to 99. It's going to be your favorite build, I promise you. But let's get into the last build of the video. Chalk DF posted a build, and I liked it a lot, but I changed it up a little bit to how I wanted it to be. So this is an inspiration of Chalk DF's, which is also the 6'11" wingspan. I don't know why I keep saying DF, because he's not in DF anymore, but check this out. Driving dunk all the way up. You're going to put your close shot on a 32, your standing dunk all the way up to a 71, 3-point shot all the way up, just, you know, so you can get these shooting badges, of course. Then you get a 28 shooting badge build right here. And then you're going to go up on the speed with ball, ball handle, pass accuracy, boom, 30 playmaking badges. Then you're going to go all the way up on the steal, okay? All the way up on the steal. Yes, we did skip perimeter defense. We're going to talk about that in just a second. All right. So there is people that are professional 2K players like Chalk who thinks you do not need perimeter defense. If you want to make a build without perimeter defense, you have to give up a lot to have perimeter defense. You can make a much better build badge wise, but perimeter defense, in my opinion, is very much needed, in my opinion, because you don't get clamps if you don't have it upgraded. You see on the right side in the defensive badge category, in the very top right, you do not unlock clamps. To me, that is the reason why I upgraded, not because of the lateral quickness you get or anything like that. So we're gonna go to an 83 vertical and then max out the acceleration on this build. So as you guys see, man, this is what you can create, but the first build that I showed you is by far the best. So let's go back to that one. I'm going to show you guys the takeover and the badges that I'm going to be using on that build. All right, so here we are back on the other build, the one that I'm going to be creating. 12 finishing badges, 24 shooting, 30 playmaking, and 17 defensive badges. Being able to get Hall of Fame deep threes right away. All the finishing badges that you need for a point guard. Extra playmaking badges, because playmaking, in my opinion, is the one that you need the most in this year, because you can literally use all 30, which you guys will see in a second. And then 17 defensive badges with Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame chase down, Hall of Fame rim protector, everything you could possibly need. All right, so this is where it gets very interesting here. As I told you guys, you have to be paying attention or you're gonna be completely clueless. So I showed you the best way to make this build. Once you go into the takeovers, as you'll see though, you don't get the shot creating takeover, which is by far the most overpowered one in the game. So if you're like me and you want that shot creating takeover because you want to fade and you want those nice clips, you're going to have to do this right here. It is the 90 passing accuracy that messes it up. As you guys see, we're going to be at a 90 right here. Then we're going to upgrade the strength to get to 95, and it still is not any shot creating. So it's the 90 pass accuracy. Watch, we're going to go down one more. And then boom, we're going to add that to shooting, and then we're going to go to strength, And check this out. Now you have shot creating take. So if you want to lose 2 badges, like I'm going to do, gain 1 more shooting badge to get this shot creating, it is definitely worth it in my opinion. Now you might be saying, hey, I don't think I'm going to unlock Hall of Fame floor general or ankle breaker. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100%. You're going to be able to unlock those once you hit 98 or 99 overall. Don't mark my words on that, but I'm pretty sure. So yes, it's very annoying that you're not going to be able to get the 30 playmaking badges if you want the overpowered takeover, but in my opinion, this is way better. And as you see, you're going to get 1 extra shooting badge as well. And if you want to do this, check it out. For the 2 playmaking badges you lost, you get 1 more shooting badge, and you can go down on the shooting just a little bit on the free throw, add that to interior defense, and boom, you get those 2 badges back because you get 1 on defense and you get 1 on shooting. So it's really up to you. In your opinion, you can mess around with it, but right there, you get 18, 28, 25, 12 to create a demigod build. So you guys can make the 24 shooting and the 30 playmaking if you want, but to me, the takeovers are much more important, and it's just fine having 28. So every single time, if you're talking about a calm scenario, wanting to win games, yeah, I'll change my takeovers up to, mess around, try out different ones, but pull-up precision is amazing. So every time pull-up precision is going to be on, usually 99% of the time, it's going to be my primary. Then negative impact, which is going to reduce the impact of shot contests against pull-ups, step backs, and spin shots, which is basically a extra dead eye on your build for being able to do fadeaways and stuff. So you're already gonna have dead eye, which is, you guys know what that is. Then blinders, which is an extra dead eye from the side. So when someone's to your side, it's like an extra dead eye plus negative impact. That's 3 dead eyes you got on your build. And then you're putting that with something that's going to be able to make you shoot better on fadeaways. It's unstoppable. But if you don't want negative impact and you want to do some real nasty, glitchy looking stuff, I would go with limitless range, which is going to be able to make you be able to shoot from anywhere on the court, like you guys have seen me fade away from literally half court. This right here, limitless range. But for me, I'm going with the negative impact. So yes, that is a lot, guys. Drop a like if you've made it this far. Let's get into the badges. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm going to be using on this build. Yes, it is still an offensive threat, and it's basically the same shades as the other build, but this one is much better. Thank you to 2K Labs, by the way. I shout them out so much for testing out the stamina. And once again, yes, I have not really wasted my money, but now I'm making another build to grind out because we figured out that 2K made their game like pretty much incorrectly. Like stamina, how does that not actually work? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, now let's get into the badges. So for the finishing category, Heat Seeker Hall of Fame. This is going to give you a boost to your takeover, get your takeover much faster when you do dunks and stuff inside the paint. Posterizer Hall of Fame, Slithery Finisher Hall of Fame. That is the only badges you need for finishing. Now you might be saying badge, Giant Slayer, blah, blah, blah. Look, if you want to take off Heat Seeker and rock Hall of Fame Giant Slayer, go ahead. But I'm going to tell you right now, we are a 6'7" build. So Giant Slayer only works within over 4 inches. So unless the center you're going up on is 7 foot tall, Giant Slayer will not work. It's not going to work. So a lot of people in this game don't use Giant Slayer, including me, because no one really has a 7-foot center in this game. But if you're going into rec and you think you might play one, or you see one on the court and you want to change it up, because you can change it up, put on Giant Slayer Hall of Fame. But otherwise, you're not going to need that. Into the shooting badges, this is where it's very important. Anti-freeze is going to be on bronze. I'll talk about that in just a second. Blinders is on Hall of Fame. Deadeye is on Hall of Fame. Deep threes is on Hall of Fame. Yes, we are now getting it Hall of Fame. Hot Zone Hunter Hall of Fame. Hot Shot Hall of Fame. Now you have 4 more badges to use. Corner Specialist Hall of Fame, and that's it for the shooting right there. They said they didn't even test it past bronze because of how good it works. So if we have 1 extra, we're going to be using anti-freeze, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Into the playmaking badges. Ankle Breaker on gold. Handles for Days Hall of Fame. Dimer Hall of Fame. Bailout on gold or Hall of Fame, whichever one you guys want. Bullet Passer on Hall of Fame. Space Creator Hall of Fame. Yes, Unpluckable on bronze. I do not use it past bronze. I don't think it does anything past bronze. Quick First Step Hall of Fame, and then Needle Threader. So you guys can switch this up however you want, and as you see, we could still use more badges if we have 30. We could go Hall of Fame Bailout, we could throw other stuff on. So playmaking badges, as you guys see this year, is very important to have on because you can do so much with it. So you want to make sure you have at least like 25 playmaking badges when you make your build. 24. Into the defensive badges, Hall of Fame Clamps, Hall of Fame Chase Down Artist. Then you have Hall of Fame Rim Protector, which is so important. By the way, Chase Down Artist Hall of Fame works all the time. If you just have 1 step where your defender goes by you, it's going to use Chase Down Artist Hall of Fame when you go to block them. It doesn't have to be on a fast break or anything like that. This will help you. This is the secret badge that I was going to make a video on that completely changes defense, and that's why I say that contact dunks aren't really that overpowered, because I got block boost on, Hall of Fame rim protector, and Hall of Fame chase down artist, so I get a lot of blocks, I get a lot of stops in the paint. Then we're going to go with Intimidator on gold. We have 3 left. You can do whatever you really want. To be honest, you can go with Pick Dodger gold. I don't even think Pick Dodger works. Ankle braces, people say it doesn't work. I don't know. So it's really up to you at the end of the day. We kind of are at an extra badge situation, but it's not a big deal. I would just go with ankle braces gold just in case, or Pick Dodger. Doesn't matter, whichever one you want. That's it for the video, guys. This is the build that I'm going to be creating. I'm going to be grinding out, and this will be my last build unless we find out something else that changes everything. But as you guys see, we're going to be able to get Deep Threes Hall of Fame, which is going to be a big change. We're getting more playmaking badges. We're getting 1 more shooting. And this is it right here. This is the new build. Drop a like if you guys haven't yet. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Leave your opinions down below. Like I said, guys, man, if you have my other build made, grind it out, whatever, you put money into it, it's fine. It's not a big deal. But this is just the absolute best that you can possibly make. And I'm out.